Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome into forlow.net, the best place on the planet to buy vintage electronics. My name is Spencer. Today I've got this TDK CD recorder to show you. The model number is DA-5700, and this is excellent for copying CDs or just making sure you can preserve your CDs by copying them, of course, or you can give them to someone else if they want a copy of the same CD. But let's go ahead and talk about it. Alright, so on the rear panel of it, you have optical and coaxial digital input right here. And then you have optical and coaxial digital output. And then you have analog input right here and analog output. And this was manufactured in July of 2002, and it was made in China. And connecting it's very easy. All you have to do is plug in the red and white cable to the output and then plug in the other end of that cable to some kind of speaker or speaker system. You could also connect other devices with the inputs if you want to. If you want to record from another source, you can use this to record from another CD player or record from a cassette player or a record player or pretty much anything that distributes audio, you can record from it. And then once you have it all wired up, you can go ahead and power it on and go ahead and put a CD in. So when you're picking out your recordable discs for this, you need to make sure that you get CD-R audio or music discs. And if you get any other kind of disc, it's not going to work with it. It needs to be this kind. You could get CD-RW if you want, but you need to make sure you get audio or music discs. And fun fact, when this is recording, what it's basically doing is it's actually putting very small pits on the blank disc. Basically, just that's what the audio comes from very small pits. The largest pit is going to be 3.054 microns deep, so it's just doing that when it's recording, making a bunch of small pits. And this is your original remote control for it. It's got a few functions on it that aren't on the front panel. Like you can change the playback features, like it's got repeat play. You can set it to repeat one track or repeat all tracks. You can set it to shuffle mode. You can have it shuffle through all the songs on the disc. You have program play. You can queue up some songs with that. But on the front panel of it, you have your power button right here, a phone's jack. You can plug in some headphones if you want and listen with those instead of using the speakers. And then right here you have an eject button, and then your input selection. You can switch between all the different inputs. Those are for, you can use it for recording or for regular playback. And then you can adjust the dubbing speed. This does up to 4x dubbing, so you can do 1, 2, or 4x. And most CD recorders only do 2x, so that's pretty impressive. And then right here you have manual and auto track splitting. That's for basically when you're recording from another source. You can either do it yourself, you can split the tracks yourself, or you can have it do it at certain intervals whenever there's a blank spot in the audio for so long, it'll automatically do the split. And then right here you have skip forward and skip backward buttons, play, pause, and stop. And then right here is Finalize. So you want to make sure that you finalize all the CDs that you record, otherwise it's not going to work in another player. And then you have Erase. That's for the CD-RWs. You can erase or unfinalize the audio. And then you have CD Sync and Record. That's for recording from another source. And then you have your skip forward, skip backwards buttons again, and then you have play or enter. And then there's pause and stop. And then you can adjust the recording level if you want to adjust the volume. and then there's an eject button. So to begin dubbing, you'll push the dubbing speed button first, and then you'll come over here and push play. You do have to hit enter twice, it appears. Alright, so once it's all done recording, it's automatically going to go ahead and finalize it for you. So all you have to do is wait a minute or two while it does that. So now it just finished finalizing, and we can eject it and play it in pretty much any CD player as long as it's CDR compatible. Much all there is for this TDK CD recorder. It's pretty cool. It's got that dual tray system, so you can very easily record your CDs if you want. It's got some other features. You can record your cassettes onto CD if you want, so that you can get rid of your cassette player or cassettes. But if you want to order one of these, make sure you get it at forthelow.net. That's from us. You'll get the best guarantees anywhere. And you can order over the phone, or you can get it on our online store.